Welcome back to my channel. Today we are exploring one of my favorite generations of the Pontiac Grand Prix and one I actually own personally. Back when I first had this car, I used to belong to a Pontiac Grand Prix club in my area called the Ontario-Quebec Club Grand Prix, which was an offshoot of a larger club in North America called Club GP. They all used to have very large online forums which were packed with a wealth of information, but sadly, they're mostly just Facebook groups now, and much of the information and knowledge that was contained on these sites has been lost. However, we do have YouTube today, where there are a lot of how-to videos contained in the site, and yeah, that's basically what we have to work with now. In this video, I will be sharing photos that I've largely taken from the Ontario-Quebec Club Grand Prix, the OQC GP meets that I attended back in the day. So you guys are going to see quite a variety of Grand Prix, both stock and modified. This video is the one I have been looking forward to doing the most, so I hope you guys enjoy it. And yeah, I may even do a follow-up video at some point that will chronicle a lot of the meets that the Grand Prix Club had back in the day. So I'm sure that anybody that was involved in that will certainly enjoy seeing that. Be sure to do those algorithm things like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks in advance to everyone. Now let's get on with the show. Pontiac decided that 1997 was the year that they were going to add some sizzle to their lineup, and they were going to start with the Pontiac Grand Prix. A press release hosted by the newly merged Pontiac GMC division of General Motors was held in Blaine, Washington in the June of 1996. It was hosted by Pontiac's new general marketing manager, Roy S. Roberts, who is credited with being the first African-American head of a major automotive manufacturer. The event gave journalists their first chance to experience just what Pontiac had in mind when it came to reinventing the Pontiac Grand Prix. Interestingly, Pontiac gave showgoers a glimpse of the new design in the 1995 300 GPX concept car, which was a customized version of the upcoming 1997 Grand Prix. Also, NASCAR had approved the new body style for competition use even before the production versions went on release. It was a hit on the track in 1996 and several months before the production version's actual introduction. The new Generation W Body Grand Prix was a literal rebirth of the line, a chance for Pontiac to recapture some market share and put a little bit of swagger back in its step. With this new Generation GP, the Pontiac GMC lineup could better compete against its old rivals in the very competitive marketplace and also seek out some new ones as well. Luxury and performance would unite at a whole new level. Pontiac took a page from its own history and brought back the wide track slogan, a term that dates back to 1959. The Wider is Better advertising campaign did a great job of redefining the Grand Prix and trying the new car to bring back some of the flavor of Pontiacs of the past. The new Grand Prix was slightly larger than its predecessor, sitting on a 110.5-inch wheelbase, up 3 inches from before. The overall length was 196.5 inches, up 1.6 inches from the 1996 sedan, and at 54.7 inches in overall height, and that was 0.1 inches shorter than before. The new Wider is Better Grand Prix really was wider than before, up to 72.7 inches overall, a gain of 0.8 inches. The track width had jumped as well, jumping from 59.5 and 58 inches front and rear, up to 61.7 to 61.1 inches respectively. The new styling helped accentuate that message as well. The model lineup was reshuffled a bit from the previous year. As before, 2 and 4-door body styles were offered. The base model SE was only available though in a 4-door, and the GT was available in coupe and sedan, and the top of the line GTP was available in both body styles as well. Though it was technically an option on the GT, it was marketed as a unique version. The exterior design of the new Grand Prix was where the real story was, in my opinion, here. It had taken quite a large departure from the previous generation and was absolutely sporty and luxury looking, actually. Um, While familiar Pontiac design cues were there, such as a split grille with the honeycomb mesh, which had been missing from the GP sedan for a few years, the cat's eye headlamps and lower body cladding, but in a new athletic shape with a soft, curvy surface development with a smooth, delicate, and wind-cheating roofline. Up front, the plane of the fascia was laid back while the headlamps were more upright. A urethane front bumper featured built-in driving lamps and cooling ducts for the radiator. The up-level GT and GTP models received a racer-looking nose design as compared to the SE, though it too was based on a split grille theme. The hood contour was smooth and raised upward as it flowed to meet the front fenders, which were flared slightly out. It was the roofline that was the most dramatic design element of the new Grand Prix. And a radical break from tradition, the coupe and sedans used the same roofline and even the same roof panel stamping. Though an attractive design in its own right, the previous generation sedan was kind of a bit frumpy looking when compared to this sleek new design. And basically, what they were trying to do here is give a sporty coupe-like flair to the sedan body style, and which would make people feel better about buying a more practical body style because it had the lines of a 2-door coupe but had the practicality of a 4-door. The rear design of the 1997 Grand Prix was completely new, but brought it up to date with other Pontiac models, featuring a tail lamp design similar to the Grand Am and optional rear spoilers similar to what was seen in the 300 GPX concept car. As you can probably already tell, I have a wealth of information to share about this generation of the Pontiac Grand Prix. And although there's aspects of every GP generation that I like and appreciate, this one is truly my favorite. So rather than cram it all into one video, I'm going to be doing a 3-part series. So stay tuned for the next video where I explore the interior and mechanical changes for this generation. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys again very soon.